I need a green!
Hello, folks, and welcome to Twisted Picks, Week 14. Who's ready?
I'm ready!
Twisted Todd, let's crack.
I got a little twister in there.
Oh, a twister.
There we go.
Folks, three of us were at the 49ers Fins game on Sunday. It was quite an experience. Actually, four of us counting the producer. Owl here was the only one not there. And 4-2 for Big Bear and myself, despite my Fins pick. And
first, the Bear in first.
The Bears in first.
Larry Bear back in first, baby.
Woo! I'm catching up. I'm coming. All right, here we go. Big Bear has gone back to the Niners again this week. It's Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Late night win last night, and they will go at the Niners backup QB. What's his name? Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Niners minus 3.5 over under 37.5. Low one.
Woo! Let me tell you, in that stadium, Jimmy Garoppolo went out when they announced Brock Purdy now on at quarterback. You could hear a pin drop. Who cares, people? Jimmy G's a game manager. Brock Purdy managed that thing just fine. Missed a couple of easy throws, but he's nervous. He got his feet under him. I love that guy rolling to the right. That guy rolling to the right can throw a dime. I think this line kind of shows that people are worried about Brock Purdy. I was there. I'm not worried one bit. I'm taking San Francisco minus 3.5. The Tampa Bay looked terrible last night. They had a big comeback late, but the whole game, I mean, that's not going to work against the Niners. That might work against the lowly Saints, but it's not going to work against the Niners. Those late game heroics, it's going to be too late.
All right, Big Bear makes a lot of good points. Owl.
I tried to turn off that game last night multiple times, and there was just nothing else on, and so it was just like, all right, let me just watch a little bit more, and then Tom Brady kind of pulled one out.
Tommy time.
Yeah, I was not impressed with that team. I want to see what they have. They have a full week to game plan with Brock Purdy. Niners do look for real. Their defense is really good, so I'm going to go Niners 3.5 at home. They're playing at home. If they were on the road, I'd be a little bit more worried, but at home, I'm going to get them to cover.
Twisted tie.
I think the more interesting number is that 37.5.
Very low.
Very low. That tells you they really trust the Niners defense. And Tampa Bay has looked bad last week, but it wasn't just last week. They've looked bad the last few weeks. I don't think that offense
defense is not
pretty
terrible.
good, too.
No, yeah, the defense is legit. Man, the hook on a Niners team. They've been home for a couple weeks here. I'm just going to go Niners with these guys. I faded a lot of their picks last week and tried to get cute with overs and unders, and it hurt me.
Woo! Did it hurt you?
But the good thing is I had a real bad week, and I'm still only one game behind him. We'll be okay. We'll get back to business. Stay away from the over-unders. We're going to go Niners.
Yes, I was there at the stadium the other day. It was quite loud, and Tom Brady will feel those effects. I do like under, but I have to make it a consensus. Niners.
Let's go, baby.
Keep in mind, I went 1-5 again this week, so if I'm picking what you're picking, look out.
Another thing, they were saying playoff atmosphere. I mean, that was like a 6 out of 10 at Levi's Stadium. I mean, it did not get too loud. There were some moments, but that was not a playoff atmosphere. I've been to the playoffs in Levi's, and that was we weren't quite there last.
Vikings game was louder.
Oh, way louder.
Way louder.
Yeah, I mean, Brady should be able to handle it. Tua looked like he was maybe a little affected.
A little flustered.
Yeah. All right, Owls game is Baltimore at Pittsburgh.
Environment.
And Pittsburgh minus 2.5, over under 36.5. Owl, that's you.
I don't know why Pittsburgh's favoring this game. I know that Lamar may play, may not play.
He's not playing.
It doesn't matter. I'm going Baltimore. Baltimore needs this game way more than Pittsburgh needs this game. It's go time. They're getting chased down by Cincinnati. Baltimore.
I would like to 100% disagree. Pittsburgh. They're the hotter team. Baltimore is going downhill. They don't have a quarterback. I mean, it'll probably be low scoring. Another super low over-under. I would almost like the under here again, but taking the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm going to ride that under train. I mean, last week, once Lamar went down, that Baltimore offense looked more than lethargic. They looked just defeated. I mean, they almost lost to the lowly Denver Broncos. They pull out a 10-9 win somehow. I assume this game's going to look the same. I mean, maybe a 10-6 showdown. This thing's going to look like a Iowa Hawkeyes game. I'm taking the under. In the fourth quarter, if they start waving to the kids in the hospital, I wouldn't be surprised.
Really want to go with Tyler Huntley here. He shows up one game every year and just does it to people, and people go, "Oh, this guy's better than Lamar." He's not. But Pittsburgh's trending up. Baltimore is hurt everywhere. Running back, receiver, quarterback. We're in Pittsburgh. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh and fade myself here. A little odd, but we'll go with the home team.
All right.
Twisted Ties game is next. A little more Sunday football action. Carolina Panthers at the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks minus 3.5, over under 43.5. Twisted Tie.
Simple pick here. I love the favorites this week. Seattle at home. Carolina's got to go all the way across the country. Seattle's been a really good team this year. Carolina, they're up and down. They don't really have anything to play. I don't even know. Are they out? That division's kind of
Out, but coming off a bye, I believe.
We're going to go Seattle here. This is an easy 10-point win. I'm not sweating the spread at all. So, easy game for me.
Yeah, Seattle's fighting for a playoff spot. Even in the glimmer of hope, they believe they can catch the Niners in the division with their quarterback being out. It's going to be Seattle. Hungry Dog runs faster. Carolina got rid of.
Seattle did lose their running back though.
Yeah.
Walker.
They'll be all right. Carolina got rid of what's his name today, Baker Mayfield, as the distraction in the locker room.
We're getting into that time of the year where
Seattle, baby, Seattle.
Some teams don't have anything to play for, and he's going to keep saying Hungry Dog runs faster. You're not allowed to say that anymore. Big Bears run faster?
No, Big Bears don't run. Big Bears don't run. But they sure do eat, and they're going to eat on this game when Carolina comes off the bye week and covers the 3.5. They may lose. But they're going to cover the 3.5 coming off that bye. This was one of those lines that are too good to be true. Brad's right. Hungry Dog runs faster, but I think this is a sucker line. I really do. I think it's a bit of a sucker bet. These two said it's clear as crystal. But that's why it's a sucker bet. I'm going Carolina plus 3.5.
All right, I'm going to go the under here. I feel like the Carolina defense is going to create an under 43.5. I'm going under. And my game this week, Kansas City minus 9 at Denver, over under 43.5. Folks, I'm guessing they're pumping this Denver over under up because they think Kansas City's going to score a bunch of points. False. Under 43.5.
Me and one of my buddies have been talking about, if we would just bet $10,000 on Denver unders all year, we'd all be rich. And I think that's a fact here as well. I would love to take the under. However, I'm not going to welch on my buddy's bet, or I'm not going to leech off my buddy's picks here.
Oh.
I love the under. Definitely will be sprinkling some on it. But
Kansas City.
It's kind of like I'm taking Kansas City minus 9. I think that team bounces back. Last week, I know Brad's going to do the old, what happened? Because he does it every week with the team that loses. It's classic shtick. I like it. But they bounce back this week. They blow Denver out. Denver's terrible. Sprinkle on the under.
I've literally done it once, the entire season. So thank you for exaggerating and talking about porn, because he doesn't like that. I like Kansas City in this game, but I'm switching to the under. I'm going to curse Stoll.
Oh!
I'm going to bless you with the curse.
Yeah, you went over on the Broncos last week. How'd that work out for you?
Great.
10-9. And now you're going under? I like it.
I'm cursing you. I'm finding a different person to curse each game.
Smarter.
1-5, 29-49. I'm negative 20 this season.
Can't curse the Denver under people.
Which way are you leaning on the spread?
Kansas City.
He likes hungry dogs that run faster.
I had Kansas City. I crossed it off because, the junkyard dogs of a division. Isn't that what you usually say?
What are you talking about?
Twisted tie. Come on.
I've taken a lot of favorites here, and Big Bear actually made a really good point about Kansas City. Or he started to, and then he went somewhere else with it. I don't know what he was saying. But Kansas City plays down to their competition. They're going to be in Denver. I don't trust this over-under. I'm going to take the 10 points. What am I getting, 9? Hope it's a close game. Hope Kansas City wins it. But they play down to competition.
You taking them Broncos?
Taking the Broncos.
Oh, that's right. You're taking some Russ action. All right.
That's going to be tough to watch.
Why don't you just promote yourself instead of tearing others down?
All right, final segment of the night, people. We're going to the Sunday Night Football. Fins at Chargers staying in the state of California here, going down Southern California to play the Chargers. Fins -3, over under 52.5. Let's start with Owl. It's a good one for you to start on.
Perfect. I would love to take the lead because I have no idea who I'm taking this game. I am going to go ahead and go with the Chargers.
The Chargers?
Yeah.
Taking the points at home. Twisted tie.
Do you feel good about that though? I think Miami's offensive line, it's tough. I just saw the Niners run through them, so I expect everybody to. But I also think that the Chargers are fool's gold. They've always been fool's gold. They always will be fool's gold.
And Jalen Waddle missed half the game. I feel like that's the only way that they can be good is if they have 2 receivers.
Might be a little banged up. You took the Chargers?
Sure did.
Waddle's back.
Tua's coming
Don't
back?
know. Two is bad. Two is
Fine.
He just.
He went out with an injury.
No, they said him at the end because they wanted to save him from getting
They
hurt.
said on ESPN he was out with an injury.
He's fine.
He's fine. They also said that Aaron Judge signed with the Giants today, but that wasn't true.
Fins.
Finn.
Oh, Chargers.
Big Bear. God, this game is really puzzling to some people.
It's a
real
puzzling game.
puzzler.
Puzzler. But one thing to do on puzzlers, guys, one of our lovely pickers who's 29 and 49 this year, if you'd fade him for $100 a pick, you'd be up $2,490. Math man here. This is a classic fade game. We're fading our favorite worst picker, and we're taking the Fins -3. Let's go to and a bounce back. 24.90. 24.90.
All right, yes, like the
Can you put a
Grinch.
map on his?
Sure.
It's like 4 games better.
It is 4 games better.
Not that much.
Like the Grinch says, my puzzler hurts. I'm having to use my puzzler this game. I don't know either. But
Herbert is
Not
just
a
a
Grinch.
better looking Philip
What?
Rivers without kids.
Not a Grinch quote.
yes, it is. The Grinch talks about his puzzler. I'll bet you.
You're not losing money.
Over. We're going over. Put up some points. Tua and Herbert. Little shootout.
Puzzled is puzzler.
That was a puzzle. It's a puzzle. I put it all together and it's gonna fit. It's over. Over, baby.
Monday night.
Monday Night Football. The Patriots at Arizona. Weird one. -1.5 on the road for the Patriots, and over under 44.5. Big Bear.
Been playing a lot of Call of Duty Warzone lately. I'm pretty sure I saw Kyler Murray's gamer tag on my feed the other night. I think this is a double XP weekend, so I'm taking New England -1.5. I think Kyler's going to have a big weekend on the sticks. Not game planning for who is Mac? Who's quarterback?
Mac Jones.
New England nowadays. Whoever it is, Kyler, you're dying to my P90 in Warzone, and I think you're going to lose this one to New England.
You meant like a rooster.
I don't know how to do that.
Arizona.
Arizona. All right. Patriots, Arizona. Twisted tie.
Pick on Brady.
I said cut.
Alrighty. Back to football, folks. I think New England knows how to run the ball, and Arizona is a sad organization. There's a lot of. You got this coach who's obsessed with the quarterback, and the quarterback doesn't like the coach, and he'd rather be twitching. I'd rather watch him twitch than play football right
Can
now.
we get
So
a-
I'm going to take New England.
Can we get a pick?
Yeah, get Roberts.
No, I can't. I can't. Do that. That'd be bad.
Can't do that.
All right, so
Ooh, this is even more puzzling. Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't flex this.
My puzzler hurts bad.
flex Monday. You flex Sunday.
That's right.
New England. Let's go New England. Mac Jones, Bill Belichick. Run
This
the
could
ball.
be the week. This
New
could be
England.
the week because we faded you on a lot of stuff. This could be the week you
Or this could be the week I go 1-5 again. And
All right.
again.
history does repeat itself.
Cut.
Robert Slide.